Today's lesson is on rates. Rates can be classified as comparing two different quantities, but that are of different units. For example, if I am comparing something that has 36 miles in 3 hours, that would be considered a rate. Or maybe I'm buying something that's $26 for 5 bags of something. Another rate would be considered 19 songs can be downloaded in 5 minutes. That is also a rate. Here is a problem for us to look at. It is found on page 32 of your math book. The code for today is Vikings. Minnesota Vikings. Problem number 1 on page 32 says, Samantha picked 45 oranges in 5 minutes. If I were to write that as a rate, I would write down 45 oranges in 5 minutes as a fraction. Now, the question asks us to find the unit rate. One key thing to remember on today's lesson is when you're looking for a unit rate is that the denominator has to be a 1, has to be the number 1. So what we need to think about is how can we convert 5 into 1? We can divide by 5. And because we're dealing with fractions, whatever you do to the bottom number, we must do the exact same to the top. So 45 divided by 5 is 9. So the unit rate in this example is 9 oranges in 1 minute. So she can pick 9 oranges in 1 minute. That would be considered the unit rate. Let's pretend that your friends are going to the movies with you, your 4 friends, and you are buying 4 tickets. The cost of your tickets is $36 for 4 tickets. But you need to know how much each of you needs to pay. So you're looking for the unit rate. You want your denominator to be 1. How can we solve this? We can reduce the 4 to 1 by dividing by 4. But that means that we also have to reduce the top number of the fraction by 4. So the result is 9 over 1. What does that mean? It means that for every person or every ticket, it will cost $9. For this next example, I would like for you to find the unit rate of 44 points scored in 4 quarters. Pause the video for a moment and take some time to figure out what you think the unit rate is for 44 points in 4 quarters. Okay, you should have set up your fraction as 44 points in 4 quarters. But we need to get it so that that denominator equals 1. So what we're going to do is we're going to divide by 4 on the top and divide by 4 on the bottom. Our fraction ends up being 11 over 1. What does that mean though? It means that you have 11 points in 1 quarter. So you need to make sure that you label your fraction and just don't have down 11 over 1. I challenge you to try page 34, question number 3 on your own before tomorrow, and let me know if you have any questions regarding unit rates.